You're an idiot. You'd have to fight rather than just randomly. Let's see if we can get through. Let Alistair take on that guy. Alistair, I want you to take on that guy. But I don't think it actually matters all that much, really. Stunned. We get a load of backstabs. No, everyone's attacking this guy. There we go. And the camera just went... his head is now in a bag. We can't loot from you. Is there anyone we can loot from? Sir Frieden. Oh no, that does not sound good. I wonder if he's got something we can interact with. Well, the fact he's got an exclamation mark means that he is someone interactable for questing. Metal shard, that's trap making, health potion, good.
I await your command.
Never mind. Oops. Thug. Wooden crate. Malachite. Ah! I thought I couldn't loot these guys. Maybe it just hadn't realised they had loot yet. Right. So we'll interact with Sir Frieden. Sir Frieden's journal. The last request. Find and eradicate the Maleficarum in the alienage. You found a partially burned journal on a dead Templar named Sir Frieden. In it you learn that Frieden defied his superiors by helping an unnamed Templar investigate reports of blood mages in Denerim. His investigation led him to a deserted building in the back alleys of Denerim. Frieden's last entry indicates that he's been spotted, and he implores anyone reading this journal to deal with the blood mages hidden in the city.
I shall do it.
Arrows of filth. So is that around here, or is that a separate space, or is that a... Oh, you're one of the Hoodoo-Gurus. I thought you might have been the door that I needed to interact with. Hello.
With this, you seal your guild success.
I'm not in a guild. Happen to be helping one. Okay, so it's a different area then. So we've done the third of these, so I think we're going to head back to the market district. I thought this was going to go to the city map. As we're about to fight I'm guessing we're going to fight a deserter. Hello.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What is this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
How sad it is to see a Grey Warden manipulated. But I have no time to straighten this out for you. Men, let's teach the Grey Warden a lesson about trust.
We must not exalt.
Oh, I didn't see there was a guy there. Looks like this is all the only people we have to worry about, so... Yeah, you two... Actually, you... Use Winter's Grasp on him, and I'll run away over here. Oh! Ooh, he resisted. Right. Everything seems to be moving incredibly quickly, that's rather interesting. Yeah, I do have a high frame rate, higher than I'd expect. Up here. Right. Yeah, the higher frame rate just basically means combat goes that bit faster, and people are surprisingly dying. Yeah, use riposte. Riposte sounds good. Dual weapon sweep is rather pointless. Yeah, it's really interesting how this is working, because that doesn't seem to be working in a lot of ways. The tactical view, an ash warrior axe. Might need. Don't think I'll need that long term, but anything else we can always sell it. Let's loot some boots.
It shall be done.
Yeah, coloured names. It might need new strategies. Hit him with a stick. Hit him with a metal stick with a pointy end. I mean, that's a sword. A metal stick with a pointy end. What am I on about?
I shall do it.
Right. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, right, that's the blood mages, isn't it? I think we will leave that for the moment. We'll just head back to the market district and chat with Kylon. Kylon. I don't know. So I mean that's somewhere we can visit, but I think we want to get to Kylon and we want to interfere with want to get Marjolaine. Find out what she's doing. What she's up to. Chat to Rosamund.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Right, so that's all my stuff, is it?
The deep dark before dawn's first light.
Yeah, so we've done that. So we'll talk with Kylon.
But know that the sun always rises.
It does indeed. Right, so we'll talk to Kylon. And maybe we'll go around and check what money we've
Good
got.
to see you back.
Do you need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood, or sport as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Right, quest updated. Okay, so we'll do that, because Gaheris himself... How's everyone else for levelling? Quite away. So, I mean, Gaheris is quite close to levelling, so is this... Okay, the Nord Noble. I'm guessing this is it. Yes. It's where Oghren came out of in Docksmore Chronicles, if memory serves. But yes, Gaheris is very close to levelling, so I'll see if we can get there with this quest, and then we'll bother Morrigan. Ooh, politics of Ferelden. To our neighbours, Ferelden seems utterly chaotic. Unlike other monarchies, power does not descend from our throne. Rather, it rises from the support of the freeholders. It's very Holy Roman Empire-y. Each freehold chooses the ban or Arl to whom it pays allegiance. Typically, this choice is based on proximity of the freehold to the lord's castle, as it's worthless to pay for the upkeep of soldiers who will arrive at your land too late to defend it. For the most part, each generation of freeholders casts its lot with the same ban as their fathers did, but things can and do change. No formal oaths are sworn, and it is not unheard of, especially in the prickly central Bannerlord, for bands to court freeholders away from their neighbours, a practice which inevitably begets feuds that last for ages. Turns arose from amongst the bands, war leaders who, in antiquity, had grown powerful enough to move other bands to swear fealty to them. There were many turns in the days before King Calanhad, but he succeeded in whittling them to only two. Gwaran in the south, Hiever in the north. So would that mean Lagaina's turn of Gwaran then? These turns still hold the oaths of bands and Arls who they may call upon in the event of war or disaster, and similarly, the turns still hold responsibility for defending those who sworn to them. Okay. So basically, the people under them swear that they will come to fight for the turn, as long and the turn promises that he will bring people when the band needs people to fight for him. So okay. The Arls were defend them. The Arls were established by the Turns, given command of strategic fortresses that could not be overseen by the Turns themselves. Unlike the Turns, the Arls have no bands sworn to them, and are simply somewhat more prestigious bands. The King is, in essence, the most powerful of the Turns. Although Denerim was originally the Turnir of the King, it has since been reduced to an Arling, as the King's domain is now all of Ferelden, but even the King's power must come from the bands. Nowhere is this more evident than during the Landsmeet, an annual council for which all the nobles of Ferelden gather. Held for almost 3,000 years except odd interruptions during blights and invasions. The sight of a king asking for, and working to win, the support of lesser men is a source of constant wonder to foreign ambassadors. Right, who do we have to chat to? Ooh, a book. Something else to read.
Look at what that woman's wearing. Is she drunk, or does she just have bad taste?
Nevada. The fourth time I attempted to cross the border into Nevada from Orlais and was turned back by chevaliers, I decided to take the most roundabout route, a ship back to Ferelden and then another to Nevada. The outcome was more than worth the trouble. The whole country is filled with artistry, from the statues of heroes that litter the streets in even the meanest villages to the glittering golden College of Magi in Cumberland. Perhaps nowhere is more astonishing than the vast necropolis outside Navarra City. Unlike most other followers of Andraste, the Navarrans do not burn their dead. Instead, they carefully preserve their bodies and seal them in elaborate tombs. Some of the wealthiest Navarrans begin construction of their own tombs while quite young, and these become incredible palaces, complete with gardens, bathhouses, and ballrooms. Utterly silent, kept only for the dead. That sounds very odd. Barkeep, I hear you have a mercenary problem.
What can I get you, stranger?
Have you heard any rumours?
There's news come out of Redcliffe at last. Seems that Arl Eamon has come down with some deadly sickness, probably the blight, and he may even die. If he does, it probably means no one else can stand up to Tyrn Logain in the Landsmeet. Rather fortunate turn for Tyrn, no? Anything else you need?
No, thank you. Right. Oh, there is a thing. So I'm guessing you told us that they're actually through, that they're through here. Crimson Oars. Hello.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
The Crimson Oars?
You haven't heard of us. We're mercenaries from all over the world.
So's your
We've
accent.
won many battles, and tonight we drink before the next.
Huh, and you drink here? I hear the docks have much better bars.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomits on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving.
Yeah, this bar is used by nobles, and nobles can make your life hard. You know, especially as they would be your employers. Imagine if they needed a group to do a suicide mission.
Nobles? You may have a point there. Fine, we'll leave. We don't want trouble with nobles.
Huzzah. Let's move out the way so they can get out. Edwina.
Good job clearing those louts out.
Shut up, they're not left yet. Shh. Blackstone Liaison.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I shall do it.
Anything news? Oh, right. It is always a sad duty to report the deaths of those who have died in the service of the Guild. Till this duty falls to you should you accept it. Irena in Redcliffe, Lorana near Lake Callahan. Okay, so these are a few places, more places to visit. We'll do that. Restocking the Guild. We're facing work coming in from two fronts, and everyone must contribute. The irregulars are prepared to pay any man or woman who comes forth with the gift of 20 health poultices. I think we'll avoid that and just get on with doing our own thing. Right. Blackstone letter of condolences. My dear lady, it is with great regret that I must inform you of the death of your husband. He died as he lived, with the greatest honour, completing a task of vital importance to the Guild. Rest assured that we will take vengeance on those responsible for his death. Please accept my condolences for your loss. Who have we got? Brother Genetivi. Okay, Brother Genetivi is one of the Chantry's most well-known scholars, primarily on the basis of the stories he has published, which many of his contemporaries dismiss as fanciful, of his travels across the length and breadth of Thedas. His travels, and rather too curious nature, led him to a study of folklore, which gave him the notion that he could track down that most debated of all artifacts, the Urn of Sacred Ashes. He announced that he had found what appeared to be the trail of the urn, left in the legends of the regions through which it had passed from Minrathus on its way into hiding. And that led him to somewhere on the world map, if memory serves. Might even be able to visit there. World map. Yes. Yes, that's where it is. So we can leave. Sophie's guard. Hello.
My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
Guessing if I go through there, she might attack. Let's depart, shall we? We've finished that. We'll talk to Carden again. Maybe we have to talk to him, and then he goes, "Yay! You got rid of them by moving them to another place." But then they're not his issue, so I'm guessing he'd be rather happy with that.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
You're welcome. Yes! Level up. That's exactly why I've been spending time doing this. So we'll go into... Ooh, we could get... I don't really want Bard. I know we've got that. Well, we can wait. What level are we? 12. In 2 levels we can get it, maybe. We'll take Duelist, and... that probably gives me some interesting things. I don't know, do I want the Master Combat Training? Yes, I do. I do want the Master Combat Training. Because I can now get the Dual Weapon Mastery, which allows me to use 2 full-size weapons straight away. And it becomes... it's cheaper to get these things. We'll take that. And we'll boost our dexterity, maybe? Do I need any more dexterity for these? No, I don't. I'm at max. I've got the most dexterity I need. Anything here? No, just levels. Just levels. It looks like. So it's purely down to what I'd like to have my character be. Cunning. Strength gives extra damage. Constitution gives extra health. Okay. Cunning. Actually, what about here? Yeah, I think we've got enough for all of that. So, what does it actually do? Loads of reasons. Most skills. Rogues benefit most from statistics, many of their class abilities use it. Dex, I think is extra. Oh, okay, we'll boost. No, we'll boost strength because that might give us a chance of better armor and better weapons. We'll boost that. Ooh, am I still dueling-y? Yes, we're still using duelist. I'll take the passive. Oh, veteran. I don't know what that means.